One of the very frequently asked questions in UPSC Civil Services examination is terms and terminology based on Buddhism and Jainism, particularly from Prakrit and Pali language. So, आपको इसमें मदद मिले इसलिए हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं important terms and terminologies from Buddhism and Jainism. So let's explore the journey. So the first term from Buddhism and Jainism, Arhat in Buddhism and Arihant in Jainism. What does it mean? It means the monk who has abandoned all the delusions so that he will never be born in samsara. What is samsara in the Oriental tradition? And Oriental tradition is basically Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. Samsara means the cycle of death and birth. And once they have abandoned all the delusions, they will never be born in the samsara. That's the meaning of the Arhat. Second important term from Buddhism is Bodhicitta. What does Bodhicitta means? Bodhicitta means the mind of enlightenment. Basically, it refers to the person who aspires to attain full enlightenment. In fact, it also refers to the person who wants to get enlightened and wants to enlighten others also. So Bodhicitta, once again, it is mind of enlightenment. Another very important terminology from Buddhism is Tathagat. It is an epithet which was given to the Buddha. And moreover, it is a Sanskrit and Pali word which means thus he has come, thus he has gone. So there are many interpretations of this word Tathagat. And going by one of the interpretation which is there in the Buddhism, it means that Buddha is beyond the transitory process. He is not bound by coming to this earth and going from this earth. So he is not bound by the transitory processes. And he is always there, he will always be there, he may not be visible. But then his teachings are. Another very important term often used in Buddhism is paramita. What is paramita? It is 10 perfections which are required for embarking on the path of the Buddhahood. So one must be thinking that what is Buddhahood? As per the Buddhist tradition, Buddhahood is basically becoming of Buddha. And before becoming Buddha, the persons go through the process of being Bodhisattvas. So that's how. Bodhisattvas are the previous birth of the Buddha, and when they attain all the paramitas, they embark on the path of Buddhahood. Let's look at some other important terms from Buddhism. So another very important term from Buddhism is Upasak. What is Upasak? The lay followers of Buddhism are called as Upasak. Then another very important term from Buddhism is Sakyamuni. So Sakyamuni is another epithet which has been given to Gautam Buddha, and it is basically indicative of his Sakya clan. Then let's talk about another very important term from Buddhism, that is Upekha. What is Upekha? Upekha is equanimity. What is Brahma Vihar in Buddhism? These are the 4 noble qualities of heart and mind which can be achieved through meditative processes. The 4 Brahma Viharas are Metta, which means loving kindness. Second, Karuna, which means compassion. Third, Mudita, which means appreciative joy. And fourth is Upekha, which means equanimity.